Sakura, run the stage!
I just run into your chick, she like that. Just look at me with the sun is my bad. Ain't fell love, so sad.
So after making this video, I think this be my like third Kuroko basketball video, maybe fourth. But hey, it don't matter. Let's get into it. So one thing I like about Kuroko basketball is the story of a supporting character. Cause usually stories have like a support type of character become the main DPS, but no, Kuroko stayed as a support. He don't wager his way, he don't change his lane, he stay in his lane as being the best support in the world. Because one thing we see in a lot of shows, they always give the DPS the spotlight, make DPS the main character. I get it, they're DPS, of course they're the main characters, that's what people want to see. But what about the supports? What about the tanks? What about the healers? They're the reason the DPS can win. Because if a DPS low, how you gonna get kills? If a DPS dead, how you gonna get kills? He can't. The healer's there to heal him. The tank there to block damage for him. The DPS needs the support so he can get kills. And that's what I like about Kuroko basketball. Kuroko is a story of support and how helpful they are. Kuroko is a story of support and why they're needed the most. Kagami not winning none of those matches without Kuroko. He ain't winning shit without Kuroko. Without Kuroko, he's not touching none of the Generation Miracles, and that is just honest. The whole thing of him getting his last zone was relying on your team. And what's your team in the game? The support system. And sure, you can make the argument that like Kuroko did stay support, he got spotlight too with that final game shot. But it's like supports can't get kills either. In Marvel Rivals, you telling me when you healing people, you don't throw a little bit damage too? You tell me Rocket Raccoon got a gun just to blast heals? No, we got that gun to shoot niggas too. Supports can get kills, supports can get their damage up, but they still gotta stay in their lane of healing, give a shield, doing whatever it takes. Yes, you can get kills, supports can get kills, supports can even get MVP of the game, but you still gotta make sure you getting those heals up. And that's what I like about the final game of the series when he went up against Akashi. Because everyone could see Kuroko at this point. Because he took too much spotlight. Not because he was a DPS, because he was a crazy ass support. When you giving out crazy heals, niggas gonna notice. It's like, hold up, that support right there? He keeping that whole team alive. They gonna notice Kuroko doing these crazy trick shots to pass the team. Because like, hey, that's the reason they getting them points. Of course they gonna notice him. And Akashi said, bro, he basically said, you flew away from your supporting role. You try to become a DPS. Now you're weak. You're nothing. So they playing a game. And when it came to the final point, Akashi thinking, Kuroko, you about to shoot that ball. I'm not gonna let that happen, buddy. But Kuroko, in his famous words, I am nothing but a mere shadow, and passed it to his ace, his favorite DPS on the team, and dunked that hoe. Showing that Kuroko never frayed away from his supporting role. He just evolved with it. He was still a support, but he was a support that could get kills. He was a support that can get damage. He wasn't just healing the team. He was also killing the enemy team. Akashi thought Kuroko was trying to just be a DPS. He thought he was an Ultron. But no, he was actually a Rocket Raccoon, a Mantis, or a Cloak and Dagger. He giving the heals out, but he also can put some kills up. Kuroko is the best story of support, showing you can be the greatest support. It's showing the story of why support's needed. Because without a support, how can we not win no game? Akashi thought he was gonna win because Kuroko go pass the ball, but no, Kuroko was a support. He knew his role all the time. And when he said that famous line, pass to Kagami, it really showed Akashi. He never frayed away from his role. He just evolved from it. And that's why Kuroko is literally one of the best fucking shows out there. But that's really the end of this video. I'll see y'all next time. Comment down below. Peace.
My body and mind, it's playing tricks. I say I'm fine, but really it's hurting me deep inside. Cause I've been dreaming about you.
Would you sacrifice, knowing you could die, body by your side? And lie came from dirt, can't go back.